Justin Bieber is a Canadian singer and songwriter who has taken the music world by storm. Releasing his first album at the age of 15, he has gone on to become one of the most talked about artists in recent times, both for good and bad reasons. Bieber was discovered by a talent scout via YouTube. He achieved immense success following the release of his singles from his debut EP, My World. He retained his soaring fame with the release of his debut studio album, My World 2.0, and continued to break records with his next albums, under the Mistletoe, Believe, and Purpose. He has also released a couple of remix albums, and 2 biographical concert films, and has appeared on numerous television shows to perform live. The young star has won several awards, including 1 Grammy Award for Best Dance Recording. He has been just as famous for his past relationship with pop star Selena Gomez as he has been infamous for his numerous celebrity hookups. He also has had several run-ins with the law, culminating in arrest a couple of times for DUI and dangerous driving. Childhood and early life. Justin Drew Bieber was born on March 1, 1994, in London, Ontario, at St. Joseph's Hospital. He was raised in Stratford, Ontario, by his single mother, Patricia Millett, and his maternal grandmother, Diane. His parents never got married, but he kept in touch with his father Jeremy Jack Bieber. At the elementary level, he attended Jean Sauve Catholic School, a French-language immersion school in Stratford. In 2012, he graduated from St. Michael Catholic Secondary School with a 4.0 GPA. As a child, he was interested in music and learned to play the piano, drums, guitar, and trumpet. In 2007, a 12-year-old Bieber secured second place against trained singers in a local singing competition in Stratford, performing Neo's So Sick. His mother initially created a YouTube account to share her son's performance with family members and friends. As his popularity grew on the channel, she continued to post more videos of him singing covers of various R&B songs. Relationships. From 2008 to 2009, Bieber was in a relationship with Caitlin Beatles. The two remained friends, and Beatles attended Bieber's wedding. From December 2010 to March 2018, Bieber was in an on-again, off-again relationship with singer and actress Selena Gomez. In an interview on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, Bieber stated that some of his songs including Sorry, Mark My Words, and What Do You Mean, are about his relationship with Gomez. From August to December 2016, he was linked to model Sophia Richie. Bieber became engaged to model and longtime friend Hailey Baldwin on July 7, 2018. They had briefly dated from December 2015 to January 2016 before splitting, then reconciled in June 2018. Bieber and Baldwin reportedly obtained a marriage license in September 2018, leading to reports that they had a civil marriage. On September 14, 2018, Baldwin said on Twitter that she and Bieber had not yet married, but deleted the tweet afterward. On November 23, 2018, Bieber stated he was married to Baldwin. Bieber and Baldwin had an official ceremony in Bluffton, South Carolina, on September 30, 2019. On May 9, 2024, he announced through an Instagram post that he was expecting a child with Hailey Bieber. Career. By sheer chance, Justin Bieber's future manager, Scooter Braun, stumbled upon one of his YouTube videos while searching for another singer. He immediately flew him to Atlanta, Georgia, and arranged meetings with Usher Raymond, as well as Justin Timberlake. In 2008, he eventually signed with Raymond Braun Media Group, a joint venture between Braun and Usher. On May 18, 2009, Bieber released his debut single, One Time on radio. The song peaked at number 12 on the Canadian Hot 100 following its release and reached number 17 on the Billboard Hot 100. His first EP, My World, was released on November 17, 2009, and was able to match the success of his debut single. All of his next 3 singles, One Less Lonely Girl, Love Me, and Favorite Girl, charted within the top 40 of the Billboard Hot 100. In late 2009, he appeared on television multiple times to promote his debut EP. He performed live on The Today Show, The Wendy Williams Show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show, and Good Morning America, and also guest starred in an episode of True Jackson, VP. In December 2009, he performed at the White House for U.S. President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama. Baby, the lead single from his debut studio album, My World 2.0, was released on January 18, 2010, and became an international hit overnight. The album, which was officially released on March 19, 2010, reached the top 10 charts in many countries, peaking at number 1 in Canada, Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand. On June 23, 2010, he began his first official headlining tour, the My World Tour, from Hartford, Connecticut. He also released an acoustic remix album, called My World's Acoustic, in November 2010. Justin Bieber, Never Say Never, a music documentary based on the star's life, was released on February 11, 2011, accompanied by his second remix album, Never Say Never, The Remixes. He released the Christmas-themed album Under the Mistletoe on November 1, 2011. Boyfriend, the first single from his third studio album, Believe, was released on March 26, 2012. The album was released by Island Records on June 19, 2012. To promote the album, he started the Believe tour in September 2012. In October 2013, he released a sequel to Never Say Never, a biographical concert film titled Justin Bieber's Believe. Before the film's release, he released a new song every Monday for 10 weeks as a lead-up to the film. His fourth album, Purpose, was led by the single, What Do You Mean?, which was released on August 28, 2015. It became his first number 1 single on the Billboard Hot 100 and earned him a Guinness World Record as the youngest male artist to debut at the top of that chart. The next two singles, Sorry and Love Yourself, climbed to the peak of the same chart, making him the first artist in a decade, after Justin Timberlake, to achieve this feat. In 2017, he was featured in the remix version of Luis Fonsi's Despacito. This was his first time performing in a Spanish song. He released his fifth studio album, Changes, in February 2020. While the album received a mixed critical response, it debuted at number 1 on the US Billboard 200 chart and sold 231,000 album equivalent units. The following year, he put out his sixth album, Justice, which also peaked at number 1 on the US Billboard 200. The album featured tracks like Too Much, Deserve You, As I Am, and Off My Face, among others. That same year, he also released his second extended play, Freedom. In 2022, he kicked off his fourth concert tour named Justice World Tour. While the tour was to end in March 2023 in Krakow, it ended prematurely on September 4, 2022, in Rio de Janeiro. Besides music, he has also starred in films such as Justin Bieber, Never Say Never, Justin Bieber's Believe, Zoolander 2, Justin Bieber, Seasons, and Justice World Tour. Major works. Justin Bieber's first full-length studio album, My World 2.0, cemented his status as a major artist with hit singles like Baby. The album sold over 3,350,000 copies in the US alone and received platinum certification in the US, Canada, England, Australia, and New Zealand. His third studio album, Believe, is rich in elements of dance pop and contemporary R&B, and marks his transition from teen pop style. Riding the success of its lead single, Boyfriend, the album sold over 3 million copies worldwide. It became platinum certified in the US, Canada, and Australia while achieving gold status in England. His latest studio album, Purpose, created records as the first 3 singles of the album, What Do You Mean?, Sorry, and Love Yourself, reached the top of both the US and UK charts. The album sold over 4.5 million copies worldwide and received platinum certification in many countries including the US, Canada, England, and Australia. Awards and achievements. With an estimated 100 million sales, Justin Bieber became the best-selling male Canadian artist, as well as one of the world's best-selling music artists. His single, Baby, holds the record for the highest certified digital song of all time. Over the years, he has won 1 Grammy Award, 2 Brit Awards, 3 NRJ Music Awards and 13 Billboard Music Awards. He also won a huge number of fan-voted awards, including 20 Teen Choice Awards, 18 MTV Europe Music Awards and 8 American Music Awards. Personal life. Bieber owns a $26 million home in Beverly Hills, California, as well as a lakeside home in Ontario. As Bieber resides in the United States, he is reported to possess a non-immigrant O-1 visa for working status based on extraordinary ability or achievement in an artistic field. Bieber has said he is not interested in obtaining U.S. citizenship, and has praised Canada as being the best country in the world, citing its mostly government-funded healthcare system as a model example. However, in September 2018, TMZ reported that Bieber had begun the process of becoming an American citizen, following his marriage to Hailey Baldwin. Run-ins with law. He has faced legal issues multiple times, being accused of reckless driving in 2012 and vandalism in 2013. He was finally arrested on January 23, 2014, in Miami Beach, Florida, for driving under the influence, DUI. Following his release on bond, he got arrested again in September 2014 for dangerous driving. Facts about Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber has a fear of sharks and has even cancelled a photo shoot in Australia because of his fear. He can solve a Rubik's Cube in under 2 minutes, showcasing his impressive problem-solving skills. Bieber is known for his love of animals and has adopted several pets throughout the years, including a monkey named O.G. Malley. He once surprised a group of students at a school in Los Angeles by joining their basketball game during recess. Bieber is a talented artist beyond music and has been known to sketch and paint in his free time.